for like, you know, whatever cable company, and then they actually recover your account. It's wild. It's wild. I watched it on Kit Boga. It's wild. And he was talking all about it the one day. Why won't this fertilize out here, by the way? Go fertilize, buddy. Oh, mate. Go fertilize. Yeah. Don't hire you. What, are you mad because I was talking about when I pushed you off the thing last time, Jimmy? Is that what's wrong? Because that was funny, okay? Yeah. They were trying to do that with her bank. Oh, dang. I have drilled it into Dad's head because, you know, Dad will be 76 here soon, guys. And I constantly am like, don't open emails you don't know who they're from. Don't open an attachment unless you know. The other day he got an attachment and he knew who it was from and I verified it and he still wouldn't open it. I was like, yes. I was so happy. So yeah, they didn't get anything. Just made sure. Gotcha. Okay, but yeah, I was like, just don't click on anything. Just don't do it, Pops. Stay on YouTube and watch your YouTube shorts. Just don't click on anything, okay? It was a pop-up. Oh God, yeah. I honestly, I dread the day when Dad's like, I think I should get on Facebook. I don't think I'm gonna let him. To be honest, I'll be like, Pop, there's nothing good on there. You don't need to be on there. Really, honestly, you don't. Like, Facebook is bad with the scams. Yeah, they are really, it's really bad. There's a whole bunch of, boy, this, for some reason, this sprayer animation is murdering my PC right now, by the way. They're really bad with like, used cars, sales, scams, tractors, like anything that you can sell. They're terrible with them. So yeah, the 9-piece drill set. Wow. No, Yamraider, that's what they are. They're ads on Facebook. Yes, these, okay. We're jumping down the rabbit hole here. Get your tinfoil hats on for a second, y'all. These scammers are making so much money, and we're talking millions of dollars a week. Okay, if Kit Boga, okay, seriously, he talks about this a ton. He's been really focusing on like the car scammers. So it's an ad on Facebook. They're spending actual money running ads on Facebook for companies that do not exist. Okay, and their address that they pick is like, it used to be a car dealership or it's next to a car dealership. So if you Google the address they give you, it looks legit. And sometimes they impersonate real businesses. They've had, Kit Boga's been in contact with businesses where he's like, it's a small car dealership, a used car dealership. And he's like, they'll have people come in like a person a day trying to see a car that does not exist. They find photos of cars on Facebook probably or Google, and then they try to sell these cars that don't exist. And what they want is they want like, you know, a partial payment or a whole payment. They don't really mess with financing. They want you to pay them and then they're going to ship you the car. Well, of course the car doesn't actually exist, so you never get a car. It's wild. Wild. But yeah. Your mom got a message from a friend. Oh yeah. I mean, Discord, it happens in Discord. It happened yesterday in our Discord. Somebody posted like, click for 18 plus content. I guarantee that person isn't the one that actually like posted that their account has been hacked because they probably clicked on something in a Discord they shouldn't have, you know? Yeah, the deposit, sure. Yeah, no, if they can get their, you know, $5,000 out of you, all these, first off, if it's too good to be true, it is. Right. You know, they're selling these cars that are worth, you know, 50 grand for 20 grand. Oh, just cut us a 20 grand check and we'll ship it right to you. Okay. And then boom, they run away with your money and you're done. You're out 20 grand, you know? It's wild. I don't know if he's done a YouTube video on this, but he's concentrated a lot on it on his streams. Kit Boga has. And it's crazy. I mean, anything from one day he quote unquote bought a John Deere like S780 combine for like 20 grand. And it only had like 1,000 hours on it, like all this stuff. It was totally not, it was made up. Wild. It was wild. But what if it isn't? I mean, that's your money. If you want to throw it away to a scammer, good luck. You know, it's one thing if it's a real business that you recognize like the name of and that maybe you've been to before, you drove past it or like, but they're just like, I don't know. It's wild, honestly. It's absolutely wild. It's worth watching some Kit Boga stuff, honestly. It really, really is. Just a number sent to her page. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know enough about Facebook. I do scroll Marketplace a little bit. And anytime I see brand new power tools, bicycles, chainsaws, small engine, like power, like trimmers, any of that stuff, I'm like, that's all stolen. Like, I almost guarantee it. Like the old saying is like, that's hotter than a chainsaw at a St. Louis pawn shop. You know what I'm saying? Like
hotter than a $2 pistol, you know?
So, something like it, yeah. But no, it's fascinating, honestly, watching this stuff. And like they're making millions and millions of dollars, these scammers. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah. Wife's office. The car was reported stolen. He's out 18 grand. Oh, that's terrible. Microsoft. Yeah. Yeah, Ryder, that's called a refund scam, I believe. It's a fraudulent payment, and then you call them and you try to get your money back, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. And then they end up they want control of your computer. Okay, they always want a remote access. They're going to use AnyDesk or something like that. They want remote access to your computer. And then instead of them returning the money, they actually send themselves the money, is what happens. It's a refund scam. Yep. More than one pick of the same thing is fake. I could see that, Jeff. Yeah. Yeah. Refund scams are crazy popular. Like, and they must be working. People must fall for them. Yeah, I mean, I've had them before. You guys ever get the email or a text or something, and it's like, oh, this Amazon $3,000 purchase has been approved. That's a scam.
What?
They want you to call them.
Yep.
Yep. I've had it happen before. I'm like, I didn't spend $3,000 on Amazon. So, yep, it's crazy. She kept the money they sent her. Interesting. Yeah, that's a scam too. The tolls. Yeah, the toll scam. He hasn't covered it too much on the Get Boga streams, but he has talked about it. That's a scam too. Yeah, don't pay those. The toll authority or whatever it's called, they're not going to text you. They'll send you a letter in the mail. And it'll look official and be on like government paper and stuff, you know? Yeah.
That government paper.
Yeah. Yeah, Easy Pass. Yeah, Easy Pass tolls. Yep, same thing. Yep. Get the text twice a month. Wow. Wow. Kimmy, I have seen something like that before, yeah. That's also a scam.
Yeah, Kimmy, you gotta watch out. Kimmy's prime target.
Fair.
What?
Jesus.
And is she not?
I mean, kinda, yeah. Kind of. You paid out 14,000. Yeah. No, it's, it's crazy. They don't go after you for like $100,000, but they're going after everybody for, 15 grand,
$1,200.
10
Yep.
grand. Right? They're making millions of dollars, 10 grand at a time. And it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's a big thing to like watch, especially if you have, older parents or whatever. It's watch what they do online, man.
Or really gullible significant others.
Yeah. Oh wait, Bear, what's your wife? How much has she spent?
It was an IRS scam.
Oh, were they gonna come to your house or send the local cops or whatever they say?
Wow, I can't remember what it was. This is, I don't know, a decade ago probably now, at least.
Okay.
And it was, he had got some message, and there was and her mistake was she called back.
Yeah, don't ever call back.
I was like, come on.
The IRS isn't gonna call you first off. Oh man. 1,000 feet high. Okay, Kimmy. The car warranty people. Oh, you bought a car with an extended warranty and they hung up on you? Oh, that's funny. See, and it's really messed up too, because they go after older people and they actually are going after like younger, like, 18, 20-year-olds now too, because the younger generation's pretty gullible and just falls for this stuff. And yeah, it's kind of wild. So next time I get one, I should just be like, yo, I'm not your target demographic. Can you just leave me alone?
Exactly.
I'm not gonna fall for it. I watch Kit Boga. Most likely, if you say Kit Boga, they're going to just hang up on you, because they all know who he is. What kind of car? Yeah, they should know. If they're calling you, they should know. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I constantly hound on Dad. Actually, I don't hound on Dad. I tell him things that I see on Kit Boga's stream. I'm constantly telling him like, hey, this is a scam. This is a thing. This is like constantly.
Yeah, you're trying to keep him informed.
Yeah. I'm basically hounding him without hounding him. Like, we're having lunch down at the river and I'm like, hey, and I saw this scam the other day, just putting those little nuggets out there, it's not a bad idea. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's fun. It's funny how the tables turn when you get older. You have to start educating your parents.
Right. You're
no,
not
Dad. No, Dad. Don't call that number back.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? They said I spent $10,000. No. Check your bank account. Oh, all my money's still there. Well, in that case, you didn't spend $10,000.
Yeah. And thankfully he's pretty like, oh, that's not where I crossed the creek earlier. I'm pretty sure I would have just died. For warrants for your arrest. Oh, nice. I've had the IRS one before call me and tell me I was going to get arrested. I was like, all right, I'll be outside. And come hook me up.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Oh, man. Yeah. You told him you don't have a social number. They'd probably, if you would have stayed on the phone long enough, they'd probably get you one. No, they probably know where.
We have a department for that.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, man. Okay, we need to move this guy. All the fertilizer, chat. Never enough. Never enough. Oh, man. But yeah, it's a scary thing out there, man. It's a scary world we live in these days, you know? Just saying. Scary world. Send them to voicemail, yeah. Oh, if I don't have a number programmed in my phone, I'm not answering it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They can 100% leave a message.
Yeah, which they're not going to most of the time.
Well, then it's
hello.
Then it's no longer important.
This is the fraud department from the Social Security Administration. Yeah, it's like, whatever. No, you're not.
Or this is your bank.
Yeah, what's the name of it?
Wait. What bank? What bank do I use?
Yeah. Dad actually got a phone call a while back, and it said scam likely or scam alert or something, and it was 1000% not. It was like a legit business calling him that we were on our way to. And we said, hey, just so you know, your phone number comes up as a scam likely. And he's like, wait, what? He was very not happy. The guy at the business. Yeah. Your Google AI assistant talks to him. Nice. It was quite hilarious when we told this guy that it was coming up like that. How'd you get my game? Count. Wow. All right, we are not almost done fertilizing, but like actually we are. We just got 10 and 11. Okay. We'll do this field with this, then we'll switch to the little guy for those little fields. Yeah.
It's too bad this game's not multiplayer. I think you'd enjoy it a lot.
What game's that?
Project Castaway.
Okay.
The
Is that like
survival
Raft?
game. That survival game. I've never played Raft.
Oh, you were playing this the other day, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was watching you for a little bit.
Yeah, it's not a
It
bad
looks
little.
interesting. The water looked really good.
The water is really
Beautiful.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with that.
So Fries, I did hear about the whole like direwolf thing, but I didn't know if that was real or not, or was it just like
I see it everywhere.
Is it just
That
like a
news is
TikTok
everywhere.
joke?
I've been seeing it on Facebook all day. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either. I was just like, is this real?
I think it's an April Fool's joke that just like was on like time delay.
Is this like a promotion for the next season of Game of Thrones? Like, you know? There'll be that one person that wants dire doodles.
Dire doodles. That's hilarious.
It's on the normal news right now. Well, then
It must be real.
it must be true. I trust everything I see in the mainstream media.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, you see the scientists brought back like the dire
That's
wolves?
literally what we're just talking about. Yeah. I was asking if it was real or if it was a Game of Thrones promo. You're telling me I could be Jon Snow in real life? Well, hang on now. They talked about it. Can you say Jurassic Park? No, I can't. You have a link? It is real. Mr. Utica is certified. It's real.
Oh, Utica, it's Utica certified?
It's Utica certified, yeah. That's crazy. Oh, man. So when we bringing back the mammoths, bro?
Can you imagine how good they would taste? I mean,
What else are we bringing back? Like though,
let's not do saber-tooth tigers. All right.
like dinosaurs? Like, can we bring them back? Like, run them
Yeah,
back.
let's not
go.
do that. I think we've we've done pretty good on documenting the reasons why we won't do that.
What, Jurassic Park's a documentary?
Yeah, sure.
Could you imagine?
Why wouldn't it be? It's not an instruction manual. I know that much.
No. The Megalodon, they're working on the woolly mammoths. Woolly mammoths. Nice.
Woolly.
Woolly. Can we bring back like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory? Or Willy Wonka, I mean? Like, can we bring him back? I don't know. That's kind of wild, though. Nice. I can keep the Megalodon extinct. Oh, man. It's kind of wild, honestly. You know, we do in fact live in the future, right? It's like, oh, here's ancient DNA from 8 bajillion years ago. All right, here we go. We have puppies now. Like, what? It's kind of wild, y'all. Kind of wild. But yeah, just saying. It's kind of insane. Dude, I want to watch Game of Thrones now. Not going to, because I don't have HBO, but I kind of want to.
Neither do I, but I'll have HBO whenever the season comes around.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Fries, I know they're working on it. But I agree. Alex, what's going on? I agree that, you know, maybe curing cancer should be a little higher on the list than bringing back, you know, direwolves. That's just, you know, maybe a hot take or, you know, something. Messing with things, yeah. Can't wait for dragons to come back. I know, right? I don't even know if it's this summer. Is it this summer or next summer? Not sure.
Oh my god. So there's this application called Game Changer.
Okay.
Okay. So in Game Changer is where kind of you have your roster. It's kind of how you set up all your practices.
You're talking for like softball.
Yeah, for a bunch of different sports.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, somebody keeps canceling my practices.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Well, the thing is, when the fields get closed,
I
think it's like an auto thing.
Okay.
But now I've got one of my coaches going, "Do we have practice tonight?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course we do. It's in Game Changer, dummy." Nope. Someone
canceled it on you.
Someone canceled it on me. So today, that time.
So who would have access to do that then?
It's like an overall admin thing for our league.
Oh.
So when the quote unquote fields are closed.
Gotcha. Interesting. 7.
They're coming out with the new House of Dragons.
So, for the record, the comment that I was dying when Bear was talking about his little app, right? They need to put this energy into bringing back the $5 footlong. That's funny. Just saying. Use the band app? What's that? I assume this isn't an app that you got to decide on, right?
No, I don't get to decide on it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I have heard of that app.
Okay.
Like a sports app thing.
Yeah, it's another.
But you're not like in charge of the whole thing, are you?
No, I'm not in charge of like the entire league.
Yeah.
It's normally it's a good, don't get me wrong, it's a good app. The problem is that whoever's administering this is hitting one button to cancel everything, and they should not be doing that.
Is it a rival coach?
No, I'm the only coach for the league for my age group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like somebody from the other team sabotaging, canceling all your practices.
Oh no.
I mean, think about it, right? Makes sense. That team's garbage because they can't practice. You know, they don't ever practice. I mean, think about it. Saying. So what you're saying is like maybe somebody's canceling like their practice, but it's canceling yours too? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's I'm trying to process what you're asking. So no, it's so there's like an admin that people have admin access for the entire league.
Okay. And they're canceling something else and they're lumping your practice in with it.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes,
Gotcha.
because the whole county has closed the fields. Right?
Okay.
So
Because like rain?
Yeah, because it's been raining yesterday and a little bit today, right? So
not gonna
if
hurt
the
'em.
fields are closed, where do you guys have an alternate?
So we have an indoor. There is an indoor facility that we have that I have use of tonight.
I gotcha.
Because I reserved it. As soon as the raindrops fall, I call the person I need to reserve it.
Sure. Look at you being smart.
Well,
somebody has to be, right?
Somebody having some forethought at least.
Yeah. No, it makes sense though. Okay. So because the county closed the fields, somebody's going in and saying, no practices because the fields are closed.
No practices. Fields are closed. Cancels everything.
I gotcha.
And it creates a problem for me, and I would assume the baseball coach that has this indoor facility prior to me tonight.
Okay. Oh, because it's not just you that has
because it's not just me that has it.
I gotcha. So is there a way to get like a push notification when that happens? So that like if they cancel practice, you'll know about it, so then you can go back in and schedule.
But I'm also trying not to get push notifications for literally everything.
I gotcha. Okay, yeah, fair play.
So there's a balance there.
Yeah, true.
Thoughts from the other county changed.
But it would be like other teams' practice was canceled. Like, yeah.
Yeah, under our league, right? Because there's different age groups. There's baseball or softball or something.
Yeah, but it could be like another team had to move their time. And you'd probably get a push for that too. And that's like, you don't want to know all that.
Yeah, so I don't know what we need to do about that. But
Jeff says there should be a way to change it to where only you and somebody you trust will have access, even like over the main admin.
Again, I don't set up the admin stuff. They push all that to me, so I don't have control of that.
Yeah, okay. Because Jeff uses it too, apparently. I guess with his kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. That's interesting though. Yeah. Yeah, you'd think there'd be a way that you could have like control of that.
Right.
Like opt out of them canceling your stuff. Because that gets a little awkward, I bet.
I got a hot text from one of my coaches, so.
Or maybe just your people should know that, you have the indoor facility in your pocket, and like if it is raining, just know that that's like probably gonna happen, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Because I guess you probably can't always get that facility, right?
No, not always, but I'm pretty much I don't know. If it's the night I have practice at this particular place,
Yeah.
then normally it's mine to, it's my first right of refusal, basically.
Sure. I gotcha. So Bear bought some really good donuts for somebody once upon a time. As rats to the indoor facility, right? Something like that, right? Good donuts. That's interesting, though. It is weird that they're able to, like, shut it down for the whole thing. All right, chat. I think I'm ready to, that's time, actually. Check the sawmill. Sawmill looks good. There is a whole pile of timber laying over yonder, but it'll keep. I should probably sell grain this summer, but let's be honest, I don't think I'm going to. I probably should, but
Glitched.
it's fine. Don't need any of that. Are you broken?
I didn't know Left and Black Cat were here.
Yep.
It's Black Cat
Just
beat
did a
on
whole
his
bunch
stuff
of
too?
work. Just did a whole bunch of work, and I just have to get rid of it now.
Oh,
Great.
no.
All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna go eat some dinner and then
Have fun with your indoor practice.
go
Have
indoor
fun.
practice. So,
Okay,
see you guys.
bye. Oh boy. Oh, and Naxat combine parts on sale. I know. I'm not buying it. Y'all can't make me chat.
I know Left and Black Cat's like audio. You can hear like when they start typing. Kinda
Yeah,
sounds like a
noise
typewriter.
noise gates in TeamSpeak are an amazing thing.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know.
Or for Lefty, he's got the oh, what do they call that? The expander, which is basically a noise gate in the beacon, like microphone stuff that he has. Don't need that either, chat. I don't like that tractor, so I don't need it. I don't need it. No, thank you. Oh boy. So I think we're gonna mess with Cornheads, chat. That's what we're gonna. We might do some messing today, and then we'll mess a bunch on Saturday with them too. Because it is an interesting question, honestly. All right, one more. That is so. I turned that up so much, Trent. I need to turn that down. It is so loud.
Oh, when you send a message?
Only I can hear it, but it's so loud.
Oh, on your end?
Yeah. I got you. I completely understand what you're just said in that message, by the way. It's so annoying. Oh, did I say that though? I didn't say that. I would never. All right, let's move this guy out the way for now. By the way, when I set up my, I have a hotkey set up over here, one of my G keys, and it turns on my hazards and my beacons. But apparently when I was setting it up, I like took too long or something. I don't know. So watch the hazards, then the beacons. There's a delay between the two. So it's like you're pushing two buttons in the cab. I love it personally.
An accidental mistake there?
And it was a happy little accident, just like Bob Ross, you know? Honestly, I wouldn't mind putting more delay in there. I think it's sweet. It gives you just a little bit of a delay where it's like you're actually pushing buttons in the cab. Can't do that in VR Farm Sim, can you? Or wait. Might be able to, I don't know. I feel like, does anybody talk about that game anymore? I feel like nobody talks about that.
It's probably already rode the hill.
Like its little life cycle's done already?
Maybe.
I feel like it is. Okay, hold on. We gotta get to some clearer. It's supposed to rain though too. Dang it. Right there. All right. So we're going to haul from field 2. I'm going to set up a couple trucks here, although... Yeah, well, you know what? Let's take the, we'll take the trailers off, because if we don't have the trailers, then we can use the mother bin eventually. So, yeah. We like a good mother bin harvest, right, chat? I do. I don't know if anybody else does, but I do. Well, that's good. I love bouncing these trucks through this drainage ditch too. I don't know where all that water comes from all year round, but you know, it's there all the time. Maybe is that like an open sewer? Like it's coming up from, it's coming down from the town up there, you know, runs down to out to the ocean. Maybe I don't like to drive in it anymore. Not if it's an open sewer, that's for sure. It's gross. Oh, that's nasty. Hey, man. Gross things have happened, Kimmy. You're telling me you can't... Alright, that's enough of them. I just need something with the auger wagon on it. You know, I've been using the 9R. I think we're going to try the 8. I had to buy this thing earlier. I just had to, yo. I think I have more tractors now with duals than I've like ever had on a map. Oh, it's funny I put duals on this, but didn't put them on the 9R. I got the 8R and the 7R both on duals. Somewhere the white tractor has duals. There it is, that has rears. So I guess I have 3 tractors with duals. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Just saying. Alright, game, no stutters now. Come on. We reinstalled Windows to get rid of the stutters. No stutters. Oh, I got you, Kimmy. Okay, you're not mad about the pushing. You're mad about the anvil. In fairness, the pushing off the top, that was a teaching moment. I kind of felt like the mama bird pushing the baby bird out of the nest, you know? I was teaching you that you could fall off that without dying is what I was doing. So it was a teachable moment. The anvil, yeah, well, that was the anvil. So all right, so the other day, chat, the question was posed about different cornhead animations, and I wish Habit was here, because Habit brought this up the other day. Because I was harvesting with the Nexat, and the Nexat does not have an animation in the cornhead. Like, at all. Okay? And we thought that was interesting. So, I'm gonna line up some, like, different cornheads here just to, like, see the animation. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit of an end row and kind of get the field opened up. We're not testing anything. We're just looking at the visuals. Kimmy, I don't know. I guess he was trying to teach you about gravity and that most things in Minecraft don't have gravity, but anvils do. Maybe that's what he was trying to teach you. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I don't know. This feels incredibly weird to be harvesting with this right now, considering we have 2 deck sets sitting in our homestead. This feels very wrong right now, chat. Was Trent teaching you and his dog kill? I don't know. I don't know. He's not here to defend himself right now, guys. He's muted, so I can't tell you. Just saying. Yeah, this feels incredibly like wrong right now to be harvesting like this. Oh, chat. I should probably just go ahead and hire the auger wagon, huh? Get it rolling on auto drive. Why don't I just do that? And then I don't have to worry about it. Two and two and two and two and two. All right. Actually, we might be able to get Buddy to move. I'm not going all the way around the field. I was just going to turn around at this corner. I should go all the way around the field. But I haven't. Yeah, Trent, were you trying to teach Tomcat when your dog got him?
I kind of forgot that was actually a thing.
Wait, did Tomcat kill Tomcat?
No, Tom got to kill a Tomcat.
Okay.
So we, you know how like you hit each other to say hi?
Yeah. I love the cat, yeah. Or the dog.
And I kind of forgot I had a dog. Oh, dog killed.
The dog. I got you.
So I got to kill a as funny as Tomcat.
It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. But yeah, this feels very odd right now. Very odd. But we are going to do a little trial here, kind of. Not really, but kind of. We're cornheads. We're going to literally lease every cornhead and just see. So yeah, that's one we already got that one. This one should be identical, but you know what? I need to see. Need room at the shop too. I don't want to clutter up the shop too much with stuff. So the Gleaner's cool, but there's a Nexat N7 mod out. Not Nexat, Gleaner N7. Okay, so you siege your field at the same time, right? But you can have the rotor out in 5 minutes, right? Nick, the question was asked the other day about cornhead animations. And so I'm going to be harvesting corn with like every cornhead just to see the animations. Because this thing has this is the case head, and this thing has a great animation. But the next set, the header with that does not have an animation. That's a good question too. If we put the next set header on a regular combine, I'll have to try that. Yeah, I'm just trying to open the field up here a little bit, guys. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do. And then I want to like harvest a little bit and then probably just leave the headers in the field and then harvest, like go to the next one. Less than 5 minutes, decide to self-remove. Nice. Very nice. What's Pop's doing out in the backyard, chat? You never know with him. Oh, he's getting them. Oh, it is Tuesday. He's getting the trash, okay. The trash can. Alright, so what I think we'll do is we'll go ahead and just open the field up with this combine. And then we'll run some like trials. The header animations written in the XML of the header. I got you, Blugger. Okay. Because the question really was that on console there is no animation. I think for like any of the headers. And when I was harvesting with the Nexat the other day, there was no animation with that either. So it was like, wait a minute, is there no animation? I was like, I don't know. I don't pay attention to it. I mean, I think this looks really good personally. You know, like that's a pretty good animation. It's a little weird, but it looks good. But with the Nexat having no animation, that's kind of sad, honestly. But we're gonna mess with it. We got like a little over half an hour yet, so we're gonna mess with this today. That's the goal anyway. Just kind of goof around with this a little bit. And I did update my course play, Trent. You'd be proud of me.
Oh, really?
And I updated auto drive. I don't know if there was actually an update, but I updated it. I downloaded a new version of auto drive last night, or a new copy maybe. I don't actually know if it changed.
I know Courseplay changed, but I don't think auto drive's updated for quite a while.
3004. You're not by your computer, are you? But yeah, I actually did both just in case. Just get in the habit. Download one, go download the other one. Not a big deal. Good thing I don't have two Nexats sitting there with corn heads on them, huh? We'll get, they're both broken though. They don't like the server restart at all. Which I find hilarious personally. So it's not the first time we've had that happen on a server restart where the heads like fold underneath the machine. Kind of awkward, honestly. Kind of awkward. Well, I'll tell you what, if we were actually farming on this map with this gun line, I would be out here for a month harvesting. I mean, Courseplay would be out here forever. It would be Courseplay, let's be honest. I'd go get dinner and just let Courseplay do its thing, you know? Just saying. That's okay. All right, 98% is full enough, right? Good enough. Should have put our pipe out sooner, but it's an outside round, so it's fine. They're always kind of a thing. Actually, give us time to go with the next app, but if I get out of this thing, it's gonna cause problems, so we're not gonna do that right now. Let our 8R come up here and get some corn. We're gonna have a lot of corn, y'all, because we already have, because I didn't sell. We already have 479,000 corn sitting in the bin. Because I'm a bad farmer and didn't sell anything this past in-game year, crop-wise. So there's that. Kind of maybe a problem. But we have oats and we have barley and soybeans and sorghum, and it's maybe been 2 in-game years since I've actually sold anything. We've kind of just been coasting by with our what's it called, the temple money, but I also did spend like $1 million today on new fields, so I bought new fields. So like we're doing fine financially as far as I'm concerned. Just saying. Like we're still able to buy stuff field wise. So it's all that temple money though. So much money in that temple. Kind of insane, honestly. Can't be taxed if you don't sell anything. True. Nick, I took planks long up there earlier, and it actually took a bunch of them. I thought it was full on planks long, but apparently not. So after I sold an entire trailer load, I took the last few up there because I had some beams, and I was like, oh, it won't take those, it'll just take the beams. No. It took the planks long too, and I was like, no, I thought we were done with those. Yeah, I was a little concerned. So it's fine. We'll have to haul more up there. The sawmill right now, I believe, is like empty. Actually, it's not empty at all. Not at all. So we're gonna go ahead and activate those again. Yeah. It's got 80,000. I actually have, there's extra trees up there, and I have more that are cut down too. I was kind of a tree harvesting fool earlier. Am I gonna start playing Alma soon? No. I would like, okay, I have not played Alma, let me be very clear. But whenever a map comes out, in my experience, there's usually an update to follow. And this is not knocking on any mod authors or map makers or anything like that. It's just that there's usually a update that needs to happen. So I don't like to play quote unquote new maps because of the updates. I don't like to update and then have to like restart. So yeah, I like to wait for the updates. Exactly. So for that reason alone, I'm out. Wait, it's not Shark Tank. No, I just like to wait. So that's all. I just like to wait. So yeah, I prefer to just kind of hang out. Wait for the big update, because usually it seems like, you know, and even like, I know these guys, like the map makers, they're testing their maps, man. But when you put it out to everybody, somebody's gonna find something that's broken. You know, it's just the way it is. And there's so many things that go into making a map that there's no way that they can get it all perfect. So I like to wait for an update or two, at least one. Alma is on the list though. I would love to play that map again. I would like to play that map starting with old equipment again. I don't know how much old equipment's out there though. Like, I know there's a few things in the mod hub, but like, that's it. Crazy, different play styles define so much. Oh yeah, no, 100%, yeah. 100%, yeah, there's always going to be an issue. And unfortunately, a lot of times I feel like when the maps are fairly new, there's usually big enough issues that require game saves, like new saves. So that's why, yep, I'm good. You started Alma today with a D21 as your first tractor. That's pretty sick, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
The other
I saw one of those.
D21.
Yeah, it's on it. It's on the edge, but it's not that good quality.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's there.
For the record, this is set up for our old. This is set up for our old auger wagon. This is way too close now to the truss. This is set up for those old rear auger guys with the tiny little trailer. Way too close. Let's try that again, y'all. Come on, think about your life. That might be too far now. Okay, that's probably fine, actually. Let's go back over here. Come forth. Hear ye, I need a wagon. Come on, buddy.
That's going the after dark.
Yeah. Oh, Bells, I wasn't gonna say anything about it. Oh, man. There will be all the old school mods eventually. There was a really good... Oh, man, there was a really good group, or, a really good amount of it in 22. What's that guy? Isn't there like a tired iron modding or something?
Uh-huh.
He does all the a bunch of old school stuff.
Him and JCL.
Yeah. This guy's going around the field the long way right now.
Rooster.
Yeah. So there are people that make it. Not all of it will end up in the mod hub most likely. But it'll be out there eventually. I mean, realistically, this game hasn't been out that long yet. And the editor's been out even less time. So, you know, you gotta give these guys time, but I know there's a dedicated group of people that really like the old stuff, you know, and
Like there's an old, you know that some of us call it the idiot baler.
yeah.
Like that dropped today with the hay rag, the
Oh,
hay
yeah.
rake.
Nice. Very nice.
Like that goes in line with the old equipment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a ton of code, and yeah, but there's a lot of people that like that old stuff, so there'll be more old stuff. You killed a bee trying to get honeycomb? You murderer, Tomcat. In a video
All you gotta
game.
do, Tomcat, is put a campfire underneath it.
Yep, campfire, yep.
Or campfire underneath it, and underneath the campfire you put a hay bale.
Oh, is that what you do? Hay bale, then a campfire underneath the beehive?
Yep.
Interesting.
And then if you wanna take the hay or beehive with you, you gotta have silk touch.
Okay. I've never messed with them.
But you gotta silk touch it after you do the hay bale and the campfire.
There's so many steps.
That way you can take the beehive plus the bees.
The fire is what killed it. Oh.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like he forgot the hay bale.
Wow. That's funny. Kinda funny. All right. Let's see. We only have 2 more heads to go, right? Yeah. I don't know if we can actually get all these right now or if it's gonna yell at us.
Yeah, it's gonna yell at you.
I don't think so. Like, we got them. We got a lot of those fold though, so that helps. Just saying. Didn't get it covered fast enough. I gotcha. Gotcha, Tomcat. All right.
I think the way I got taught by somebody that's not in the community really anymore was like you put the hay bale down first,
Sure.
then the campfire to get the smoke.
Okay. There's a thing you can make with a dropper and some redstone. That doesn't surprise me at all. Everything's better with redstone. Or something like that. Something along those lines. So for the record, I wasn't going to do end rows on this end. That's why I didn't just go around the field to start with. And then I kind of changed my mind. I was like, well, I got corn in front of me. I might as well keep going, you know? Just saying. Trent, what?
It's all on Facebook.
Why?
I guess somebody wants to make a mess.
Oh, that would make quite a mess.
It already gets on everything,
It does, yeah.
even if you're careful.
Why would you put hay first? That makes too much sense. I don't know.
Either hay first or
You
hay
ever
last.
mess with dielectric grease, Trent?
Yeah, I messed with it because I had a.
That's tough. I could be wearing rubber gloves and I'll still get it on my hands somehow, like under, like through the gloves.
I say I luckily only had to use it for because when the guy took out our waterway, got rid of one of those.
Okay, yeah.
He went a little too close to where we had the underground dock fence, so he ripped a portion of that out.
Had to fix it.
And I had to fix it. So there's two. I mean, it's still technically not covered because. But
Yeah.
those are cut. Really dielectric grease and then wire nutted.
We're when we put all of our C7 bulbs back in, like the snowmen and stuff, we're putting all of them back in with dielectric grease. I don't do that part.
I don't know. I granted I only had to use it twice for those two wire nuts.
Yeah.
I didn't get it on because I kind of just put it in the wire nut and then stuck the wires in and twisted it.
I gotcha. So last time we actually put bulbs and stuff, Dad, he handles all the dielectric grease. Then he had a little thing that he could set the bulbs in and then or hand them to me basically. So we were like doing the handoff. So I didn't have to mess with it, which I mean, I'll mess with it if I have to, but it gets everywhere. To use carpet. I got you, Tomcat. Okay. Interesting.
At least the older videos was saying like if you want to either get honey out of it or move the hive itself for some reason.
Yeah.
Hay bale first, higher, and then.
I mean, it makes sense. You start from the bottom and work your way up, right? Like, makes sense to do the hay bale first. I don't know how all that works, so. Just a thought. I don't know.
I mean, also, you would think the fire goes on the bottom with the smoke going up.
Oh, you're like smoking from the hay bale. Okay, I gotcha. That would kind of make sense too, actually, now that you say it.
That'd make more sense than the hay bale being on the bottom, but.
True.
I saw what video says, and video says put hay bale on the bottom.
I didn't think about it like that, but yeah, that makes sense too. Definitely makes sense. All right, time to try these other corn heads, by the way. We are just going to use this combine for all the heads. I know I won't be able to unload with some of those corn heads. And I'm going to fill up very rapidly with some of those corn heads, but that's okay.
Get the next sat head.
We'll just use one we have. Yeah. I don't think I have room in the shop for it right now either. I might, but I doubt it.
You like that at least about the those two gear off heads.
They come folded up.
Oh, that and you can use them with like any combine.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put the deer on here too. So. Oh, that tractor's being bullied. Even being bullied, he's still gonna make it right here to us. How about that? Wow, the power of the John Deere. I know that hurts some of you. I'm sorry. Boy, I don't know. I guess something in my graphics changed when I reinstalled, but I'm running like 93% GPU right now. When I was over in the woods earlier, it was like 70%. So I don't know what it is, but man, it's something. Yeah. For the record, the beacon was like 1% GPU. When I turned it off, it went down by 1%. Turned it on, it goes up by 1.
That's funny.
That's worth the 1%.
What about your hazard lights?
Well, okay, them together, it was 1%. So I hit the button that turns them both on and off.
So beacon is half, and then your hazard is a half.
There you go. There you go. What a big cornhead we have here. Jeez. It's cool that my GPS already adjusted to it. Imagine harvesting this whole field with this size cornhead.
James.
Okay, so that one has a good animation. This is literally what we're doing, chat. We're just gonna try all the different heads to see the animations. That's it. We'll probably do this again Saturday, depending on who's around. Because Habit was the one that asked me the question. I was hoping he'd be here today, but I'm sure he's got life happening, so hopefully he can poke his head in Saturday. So we're gonna have all these heads leased all week, which is fine. Server's gonna be paused anyway, so no big dealio. Now this is better. I do like the GPS. I didn't realize it would do that. All right, got a good one. So is it just the next head that doesn't have the animation? Is that what it is? Or was my game that broken the other day that I didn't have an animation? I don't know.
I don't know. It never dawned on me to look at it.
Well, when you're harvesting the next head in third person, you can't see it. Unless you go like way up in helicopter mode, which I don't play that way, you know, up here. So kind of makes you wonder, right? We're gonna try it out. We'll try the next header on this combine. We're gonna try the next head again too, but we will try the header on this combine as well. This should be the same as the case. It's the same head, let's be real. Different paint. Oh god, lower the header. Alright, we're good there. I forgot I had to lower the header, not just turn it on.
Key feature.
Well, you know, back in the day, you used to hit one button and it would do both, you know?
Kind of glad
it's
got
better to have it separate, yeah. A lot more realistic separate.
One less mod I gotta download.
That pretty much, yeah. That's really what it comes down to, honestly.
With 25, there's I think a couple mods that I haven't had to download. Like,
yeah.
where you gotta turn on the combine separately.
Yeah, that would definitely be one of them, yeah. Most definitely. All right, this is going to be perfect because it's going to be about dinner time when I get this done. And actually, fun fact, I was hoping Big Al would be here because he was talking about how I was having lasagna on a Monday. And I did not have lasagna last night, so basically what happened is I went in the house and I didn't think about it, but because first time was home last night, he basically ate like what I would have had. So they ate about half of this lasagna, right? Which is fine. It's totally fine. But I was like, well, if there's half left, let's just have the other half for dinner because first time won't be home. And then like, so like, I was like, let's just do that. So there was some leftover pizza in the fridge that I ended up having last night. No lasagna. And we didn't get chocolate chip cookies. We got this like cake bread, which is still good. So interesting Tomcat. Yeah, it was leftover. You know those polar bear? I don't know if you guys have them, but like at Walmart, You can buy like a pre-made pizza ready to go. You just got to bake it. But it's like not frozen. It's like up front in the deli or whatever. Pops and Aunt had one of those, I think Saturday night for dinner or something.
Isn't there like a major pizza place that kind of does that too?
There's a place called Papa Murphy's.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Papa Murphy's.
I don't think we have one. Well, I know there's one in the next town over, actually. We haven't had that forever.
And then you just bring that home and pop in the oven and...
Yeah. I don't... the Sam's Club... Well, we used to get them at Sam's, Walmart. Actually, our little grocery store has basically the same pizzas. They're pretty good. You have grocery stores that do that. Okay, Bully Bear, I got you, yeah. So, yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad.
I mean, pre-made ones are pretty nice. You just go to Casey's and walk out with pizza.
Yeah, that combine looks Christmassy, right? It really did with the Green Hunter, yeah. I'm trying to flatten all of this dirt over here, chat, just by driving over it repeatedly. Oh, man. So far, all the headers have the animation, so maybe it's just a console and Nexat thing. Boy, I think this is too much header for this combine.
Is the Nexat one or the big?
This is the biggest in-game one. This one's gonna have the animation too, right? Yep. This would fill this combine so stinking fast.
I mean, look at your fill level.
Yeah, it's zooming. Zooming. Yeah, it's surprisingly good pizza. Although I had, what did I have? Like 2 pieces last night, and I will tell you there was not enough cheese. A good pizza's gotta have a healthy amount of cheese. Just my opinion. That's why I like Casey's so much, because they
kind of dump the cheese, which is kind of nice.
They know how to put cheese on a pizza at Casey's. And I love that. I love that about their pizza.
They put the right amount of cheese on.
Yep. So I think we're gonna have to unfold this, because it's a little things are a little broken here right now, chat. It does not like a server restart, I've decided. This is how I end up in the water, chat. Were you here for that earlier, chat?
I saw that you somehow pulled a Tony.
Yes, I did. Golly, it was bad.
Which, I mean, you didn't have anything in your hand.
I didn't, but I was using auto load right before, or auto, what's it called? Lumberjack right before that to pick things up, so.
Well, and I've done that too, but I haven't had it to where it's eating it.
Yeah.
Like
next week.
I picked up stuff and then I teleported.
And I also used it to ride myself on my way down because I'd flipped over, so. I don't know, something was not happy.
I did find out, it's kind of funny if you want to try this, but if you pick something up,
and
if you tab and you like,
oh god,
say you have something in your hand, you click on the field and you click visit. Whatever you have in your hand is gonna like teleport to you.
Does it really?
So you could be like in the northeast corner of the map with somebody holding your hand and teleport to the middle and
like, hey, I could really use a thing of fertilizer. Ka-chow.
one thing fertilizer. Poof.
That's funny. That is funny. Alright, unfold. Unfold the header. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. We got that. Boom, boom, boom. right. Wait, why does this have an animation today? This thing did not have an animation the other day.
I guess had an animation.
Was my game just that broken the other day before I reinstalled Windows that it like...
Possibly.
I guess anything's possible, but dang. Or where my graphic... I don't think it would have been a graphics issue because the other header had an animation Sunday, just not... Or Saturday. Just not this one.
Oh, I just work here.
I don't know either. Nick, so far it's saying that everything has an animation. And I think it's because my Windows was broken, yeah. Yeah. We got an animation, yeah, dog.
Oh, he got put up.
Look at the fill rate on this combine right now. Can we even... I don't think it'll work, chat. Oh god, it actually might. No way.
No, gonna need it unloaded the second you turn that corner.
Well, I got an auger wagon right here. So.
Oh, no,
I don't know if he's actually gonna...
The other way.
I think if it was a real human running the wagon, it would be fine. Although he might. He's gonna hit the end of the header. Yeah, I could adjust him over a little bit to actually make it work. I think I could.
It works.
Not very well, but yeah. All right, that is interesting though. So I guess my game was just that broken Saturday that this header did not have the animation, but the other one did on Saturday. That's weird, but everything does now, so I don't know. I think the whole thing is just a big life lesson about don't clone your drives. Just reinstall Windows. It's just a better way to go, you know? It really is the better way to go. It does get fast awful full though. Wait, it does get fast? It does get full awful fast. Wow. My brain was in reverse. Sorry, chat. Well, Nick, I mean, technically, I don't know, because, I mean, I did reinstall FarmSim, and everything had to be reinstalled. You know, I had to re-download Steam and everything. Cool that it goes 7 even on the regular combine. Yeah, the header is what sets the speed, not the combines technically. So yeah, it's the header that sets the speed. So now that was interesting. It's good to know. I mean, I don't feel like we really accomplished anything, but it's good to know that my game was definitely broken. My game / PC was broken. We're still kind of jittering from time to time, but I do have auto drive doing things, so that's probably why. I don't know. The game seems to be running better. I'm not getting the ghosting anymore behind lights and stuff. At least not today. So I'm happy with that, you know. I am happy with that. Come on back now, wagon. Get this combine emptied and we'll haul in the corn that we have at least here. So probably not gonna do too much harvesting between now and Saturday. In fact, this may not do any. I might just turn the server off even so that nothing. We'll just do this Saturday. Do full well, everything we own except for the tiny fields. Those I didn't plant, but everything over here, including our $1 million expansion today, all planted in corn. So we've got a lot of corn to harvest, but that's okay. Oh man. The other question is, does that work now? I doubt that works. Because there was not an auto drive update, right?
No.
Dang it. want the next hat to be unloaded on the go by the... I don't know why this is part of auto drive still. Where he like unloads you and then he's just randomly back up. If I wanted him to go away, I'd put my auger away. But I don't want him to go away. And then he'll just randomly like, oh, hey, you actually want to be unloaded? Oh, hang on, I got you. And then he'll pull back up. And then everything's fine. I don't know why that's still a thing. I'm sure they have the reason, but I don't know it. It's very odd to me. All right, let's jump in here really fast. Hit these two buttons and that button. Well, I don't have my header, so I can't simulate what I was going to do, so. That's okay. That's all right. Drive on, buddy. You're almost full. 72%. Heck yeah. KFC did release a toothpaste. I don't believe it was in the United States. And it was like their April Fool's joke, except for you could actually buy it. So it was a joke, but like you could buy it. No, I would not buy that. I mean, KFC is all right, but I'm good. I don't need that when I'm brushing my teeth. That's awkward. That's weird if you ask me. But hey, what do I know? But no, I would not purchase that. That does not interest me in the slightest. So yeah. Can't even imagine it, right? Sounds very disgusting, yeah. Very, very disgusting, yes. Well, chat, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. We're going to let this corn haul in, and like I said, I think I'm going to turn the server off. Just so we have basically a full corn harvest to do Saturday, and then I don't have to worry about farms in between now and Saturday, and that's more time for Minecraft. Wow, Nick. Okay. Garbage, huh? Dang dog. Haven't had KFC since I got rid of popcorn chicken. I haven't had KFC in years, to be honest. Last time we went was during like a severe thunderstorm. And our KFC, they never have anything ready, so they have to like bring it out to you. They don't let you sit at the window, of course, for their numbers. So they bring it out to you, and it was raining so hard like you couldn't see across the street kind of rain. And the poor like girl, she had to bring us our food, and then she was missing like a whole meal, and it's like, yo. And then they had to bring that out to us. It was terrible. What main fried food fast food? Words are hard. We have KFC, we have Popeyes. I don't eat any of them. I don't eat. If I'm gonna go out for like chicken, it's probably gonna be like Raising Cane's. I like Raising Cane's. It's good, but like it's super expensive, so I don't eat any. I don't eat chicken on the bone, I can tell you that much. So yeah. I like chicken strips. I like popcorn chicken. I don't like chicken on the bone, no. Not at all. That's a random conversation. Trent, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. I'll be back around maybe later. Goodbye.
Alrighty.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.